Okay. All right. How are we here? I see something that happened. Let me know if you see the video, everybody. Uh there we go. We should be good to go right now. How's that? Everybody cool. There we go. Okay. Let me know how that is going. I think I got it fixed now, Frank. If you see it, cool. Thank you, Alyssa. I appreciate that. Yes. Okay. Oh, all right. Still working out some bugs, folks. So I really do apologize. Working out some bugs here. And cool. What I'm gonna do is okay. Difficulties. I'm sending out the message to folks on YouTube and so forth. Boom. There we go. Okay, so but here's it here is one thing I am gonna be doing. Don't worry, I'm gonna take this video and I will be posting it later. Okay, so don't worry, front to back, I've been recording the video. It will be re-uploaded from front to back. So in case you missed anything, do not worry. I will be uploading the entire video. Okay, so I appreciate your patience. Technical difficulties. This is of course a one-man bandstand going on right here. So Tim, um apologize for all that. There we go. Okay, so as I said, the number one thing that photographers make a mistake on is that you do not have a website. So that I highly recommend at least getting together. And like I said, it's only $9.99 for GoDaddy to get your own domain. Buy it before someone else takes it. Second thing is, do not wait for you to have a um, 15, 20, 30 photos. I would recommend if you had a good 6 to 10 photos to put them up, the best of the best with honors, right? So long as you have that going, you're always gonna create a better photo and just replace it. I continuously update it. Matter of fact, I went to my website today to update my website in terms of portfolio because I had done a couple of shoots recently and I wanted to make sure that I didn't miss a photo that deserved to be on my website. Now, every photo shoot I do not upload a photo to it, but um, I do go through just in case I do see something I do like and it deserves to be on a website. Now, from a photo shoot, I may just put only one photo. Okay. Again, your website is for your best work, while your Instagram is for your latest work. And then there you could dump a bunch of photos if you feel like it, depending on, what your audience is willing to put up with. Okay. Now, let's get to number two. Okay. Number two. Okay. No business cards. What in the world are you doing showing up to events, um, networking opportunities, or just trying to pitch to a particular client? It's great to show them your Instagram. That's fine. I do that. It's like, oh, check out my Instagram. It's really cool, my work. But for you to not have a business card, again, sends another message that you're good, and but yet you're still on a come up of professionalism if you don't even have a business card. Business cards are free. And you say, well, how are they free? Vistaprint gives you 250 business cards for free. All you got to do is give them your email and pay for the shipping and handling. And I think it's maybe $10, $15 or whatever. And the first 250 cards are free. Okay. You could design your business card inside of Canva. Just go to canva.com, design your own front and back, or just the front, or wherever, however you want to do it. And boom, bada bing, you upload those files those images to Vistaprint, and there you go. Now you have free business cards. So there's really no excuse for you not to have any business cards. Quite honestly, I don't know how many times I've showed up and wanted to network with somebody. I pull out my business card and they have none in return. And that goes for designers, that goes for PR people, that goes for models, that goes for everybody. Again, on your business card, it's going to showcase your social media handles. It's going to showcase the website that I just mentioned, which showcases your best work. It's going to have your contact information and maybe even one good photo representing your work on it. One thing I recommended to somebody was, if you have a business card, put if you have a business card, go get a QR code, okay? Put it on the back of your business card so that when you see someone that you want to network with, all you got to do is turn the card over, have them scan it with their cell phone, and then boom, bada bing, it opens up to to your link tree, and then they can have access to all your social media profile, etc., and your links and everything right on their phone. And a QR code nowadays, you can find. I think there are sites that will do it for free and set up your QR code, which has an embedded link to it. So when they scan it with your phone, you click on it, and it'll go to whatever website the QR code link that's embedded into the QR code. But you don't even have to do that. I mean, I've never had to, but I do have all my contact information, social information, and one or two good pictures on my business card. And that has gotten me so far so many times. The reason why I like to make sure I have a really good photo on my card is that immediately they can see my work. They don't have to wait to get home to go to my website. They don't have to go to my social. It's like right there in their hand. They look down, boom. Oh, that's a great photo. Boom. And then your foot's already in the door. Again, business cards you can get for free. The first 250 are free at vistaprint.com. And no, that is not a product. That's not a product drop. It's not, they didn't pay me. They don't even know I'm talking about it. But I'm just saying these are really cheap, effective ways for you to level up your game when there's a room full of other photographers that are maybe one step ahead of you or one step hungrier than you. Okay. You have to learn how to, what is it? There's like 4 P's in marketing, and one of them is positioning. So if you're the position and placement is another one. So if you're not putting yourself in particular positions in the mind of your potential clients, then you just sound like everybody else. You just look like everybody else. Then you're just another guy or gal with a camera, and that is the last thing you want to be, because you're forgettable. You want to be unforgettable. You want to be memorable. And those are the people call back. Oh, I remember that photographer. Yeah, remember that? Oh, yeah, yeah. Who was that? Oh, I have this card. Or somebody may know him or her. Okay? So that's why having business cards is like such a good way to make sure you stand out from the crowd. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in on to Instagram. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. The tips I'm giving you guys today is really for any creative looking to level up and to be how can I say to cut through the crowd when it comes to their fellow competitors. When I'm hanging out with other photographers, yeah, I love talking to them, talking about cameras and everything. But there could be, if we're at a show, they're my competitors just as well. We want the same clients, we want the same attention. We're all vying for the same eyeballs. So it's like it gets to a point where it's like, how do I stand out from the crowd? And that's what these tips today can help you do. But yet many are not doing. Okay, so that's why tip number 2. One thing that I've seen photographers continue to make mistakes when it comes to marketing their business is no business cards. So if you can, please post down below in the description section, do you have business cards? And if not, why the hell not? And if you don't feel like getting it, that's cool too, if that's your thing. But let me know down below why it is that you don't want business cards. What the heck? Okay. Anyway, I just want to take a quick second. Make sure, for those who just tuned in, go ahead and follow me on the other socials right now. For those who are tuned in onto YouTube, Go to my Facebook page. I regularly update on Facebook all the time, as well as my Instagram. Okay. I am on TikTok. I do post. I'm not very active, but I'm on there. And then, of course, Twitter, which I'm pretty frequent on Twitter. So it's safe to say if you tag me, I'm on there. Um, exactly. That's a great thank you for saying that. Yes, it is a visible way to connect. Absolutely. That's why I said you should have your business cards. So far we went over two things. Number one mistake, you don't have a website. Number two mistake is you don't have business cards. Everything I've said so far adds up to be less than $50. Okay, $9.99 for your own domain, $6 a month for your own professional email. That's Robert or info at robertsilverphotography.com. Okay, that's $6 a month. And then free business cards from vistaprint.com. 250 free. Okay, for your first time. Only one time they give it to you. Okay. I'm helping you out. Everything so far under $50, and it's gonna help you step up your game big time because it's helped me. Okay. Now let's get on to it. Let's get to number 3. Boom. Okay, here we go. Uh, okay, good. Now number 3. A lot of you, or at least some of you, are not active enough on social media. Now, I don't mean that you don't tune into your Instagram and check it and start swiping and liking and whatever you're doing. But I mean across the board in terms of social media. Social media, there's so many opportunities, so many channels, so many things you can do and leverage the opportunities that it provides, but you're not utilizing it. You're not exploiting it enough. Like I said, you want to be visible everywhere. It's about being seen. It's about impressions, reach, right? So therefore, you want to be able to um, make sure that your name is out there as as much as possible. That's why I'm here live now, um, on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and hell, I even have my phone here for Instagram. And I have a LinkedIn. I'm very active on my LinkedIn as well. Pinterest, I update photos every once in a while. Wherever it is I can on TikTok. Okay. Now, granted, I'm not like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. I'm way more active on those. TikTok, I could for sure need some help on. I'm not gonna lie, but the thing is that I I have a presence on all of these channels just in case that one client that I want can reach out to me. They may be on that other channel that you just felt like is not cool enough to be on. It's not about being cool. Get that out of your system, out of your mindset. It's about being available, being visible, being because if you're not visible, they don't see you, then you might as well don't exist. And then you have to be able to be reachable, right? Making sure you have all of your contact information available for them. If it's not your cell phone, at least an email. That's why I said get a professional email. No, I mean, I'm sure they can contact you just as fine if it says Robert Silver 369 pound 32 underscore at gmail.com, but it just sounds way more cleaner when it's info at robertsilverphotography.com. That's why if you contact Best Buy, it's info at bestbuy.com. That's why all businesses do it. So if we're trying to emulate the the emulate the success, the corporate success of bigger Fortune 500s, then we got to do what they do. And they use professional emails and have professional websites and domains ready for their clients to go and explore and search and find more information about their brands and services. So you have to do the same. You need to be everywhere just in case. That next best client could be on that one social media that you just felt you were too cool to be on. You're not in high school anymore. Well, for those who are, you know, above 18, you're not in high school anymore. It's time to get real. This is a business. Social media is about branding, put in exposure, connecting and creating community, and providing a service or information and or entertainment value to that community. And then hopefully they pay you or compensate you in kind by buying your services or products, etc. But if you're not out there, then you don't exist. It's just that simple. That's why if something new comes out, like in this case recently, it's TikTok, right? Now I'm not as good on it as I am on Instagram, but best believe I'm on it just in case. Because again, when you do Robert Silver photography on Google, all of those pages may pop up before my website does. Therefore, I want them to be because they get more traffic. You know, those sites get way more traffic than my website does. So it's probably more relevant for them to pull up those links, the Instagram link, the Facebook link, etc., before it gets to my website. So that means I want more of a chance for my websites to pop up during search inquiries by potential clients, and hopefully mine pops up before the competitors. Now, um, most of these social media, it's completely free, right? Meaning, at the very least, there's a free version of something that you could go ahead and use and start building your brand. This is all organic. It's all, you don't have to pay for it. I mean, if you want to boost your posts and stuff like that, that's up to you. It's, mazel tov to that. But as of right now, it's all organic. And the people that are following you are more than likely going to be those who support you later on. As of like right now, I have some of you guys watching me on YouTube. Thank you very much after the technical difficulties. But this is what I want for you as well. I'm in the trenches with you. Like, I'm not, how can I say, I'm not, I don't have any golden eggs or golden gooses laying golden eggs here. I'm just trying to be disciplined every Monday, provide some value to all of you. And I'm just literally showing you what I'm doing and giving you basically my strategy to all of you and the reasons why I'm doing it. So hopefully you could take little nuggets from this and implement it into your own branding, because it has helped with me dramatically. My YouTube channel slowly but surely is doing what it should be doing because I've been consistent lately. I've been way more active, and I've been really doing a lot of research and trying to produce more value to all of you. My Instagram, the way I'm becoming more utilizing a lot of their new tools, whether I like them or not, I'm utilizing them, which boosts my post because they want you to use their new features and tools. And thus, on my social media, because I'm active, I'm getting more impressions, more reach, and then thus more followers on my Instagram at a faster rate. That's why you have to be active on these social media platforms now, because they're very competitive with each other for your attention. They're rewarding you for being active on social media. Instagram literally pays you for real views, right? If you reach a certain amount, like up to $100, and then they direct deposit it to you. So therefore, you're getting paid for it, and you're getting more reach in front of new eyeballs, and potentially new followers are gained to your page where you can promote your work. So that's why being active right now is a game changer, and it only works for you. It only works. Granted, it takes time. Like, this is a job for me. This is literally a job, and I don't have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 subs on my YouTube, but I take it as serious as such because that's where I want to go. Therefore, I'm already preparing my work discipline, my branding, everything else. Like today I had some technical difficulties, but it's a lesson learned. What can you do? You only can live and learn. And then I'll show up next Monday a little better, a little stronger, and just keep learning. Because right now what I'm doing is laying the foundation for me to be able to handle a larger part of success from the efforts I'm putting in. And again, I'm in the trenches with you. I don't know any secret sauce. I'm just sharing what worked for me, and hopefully it may work for you. Okay? So you got to be more social on social media, please. Again, it's not about being cool, it's about being visible. Okay? So there you go. Now, that was number 3. Again, recap. First mistake, you don't have a website. Okay? Knock it off. Go get it. Number 2 mistake, no business cards. What? Are you kidding me? Go to vistaprint.com. First 250 are free. All you do is pay for, I think, tax and shipping or something like that. Put in your email address. That's all they want is your email address. And then, as we just went over, you're not active on social media. Now, you may be active on one social media. Okay, I'll give you that. Maybe you're really active on, let's say, TikTok. But you're not active enough. Okay? You have to, if you want your passion to turn into profits, your marketing, you have to spend at least 80% of your time marketing. That's what I do. I really spend a lot of time marketing, creating posts, thinking about what I'm going to post next, what hashtags I'm going to use. I'm doing all the marketing. I'm spending 80% of marketing, making videos, writing scripts for next videos, researching topics, researching things like this for live. What am I going to talk about next? Is it valuable? Do I think they're going to learn something about me talking for an hour? You have to spend at least 80% of your time marketing. I might shoot. I don't even think I shoot 20% of the time, quite honestly. It may be more like 90 to 10. Okay, 90% marketing, 10% shooting. And a lot of my shooting is to promote the content I'm about to do or talk about. It's for promotional purposes. So, yeah, it's a lot of marketing that goes on if you want to turn your passion into profit. That's why being active on all platforms as much as possible, at least. The top 3 biggest platforms are all owned by Meta, okay? That's Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. Number 4th in the top 4 is YouTube, okay? It's not Twitch. Sorry. It's not TikTok. Sorry. TikTok is the fastest growing, but Meta still reigns supreme. So if you feel too good and too bougie to be on anything Meta, you're missing out on hundreds, or let's just say thousands or tens of thousands or even millions of potential eyeballs to see your work. It's a marketing decision. It's not a personal, I don't want to, because my friends aren't on it. No, this is about business. It's about making money, turning my passion into profit. If that's you, get on all these sites and be active. Facebook, more than ever, is trying to be a search engine and a social media platform and everything else. I don't care what they want to do, because as a small business, it all benefits me. Okay, if they want to using hashtags help me get in front of more people on Facebook, I don't care, because even if, let's just say, it's an older demographic, 35 and older, well, they have more money. Okay, they're gonna pay the price that I want to charge for my headshots. Okay, they have that money. They're more than likely not doing TikTok dance videos. Those people don't have money to spend for the quality and the price of my headshots. Therefore, I'm gonna be on Meta. Sorry, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be where the people with the disposable income more than likely will be at and to see my work. Okay. Anyway, get off that soapbox. That's number 3. All right. Let me take a quick little skim through. There we go. Just making sure. Okay. Cool. All right. Cool. All right. I'm just seeing if we have any questions. I'm going to scroll through here. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Instagram and everywhere else. If anybody has any questions, feel free to post. Yes. D-Rock. Is that a question? But yo. Right on. Thank you, brother. Let me see the new card. I always appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Yo. Right back at you. So I want to just take a quick little break here. See if you have any questions. If you do, about some simple mistakes that you feel other photographers have made that you've seen, I would love to hear it. Maybe I missed something. Okay. Post it down below if you're on YouTube in the description section or in the question area. Or if you have any questions about any of the three things I've mentioned so far, I would love to answer that for you. Again, whether it be about your website, okay, or business cards, which you should have. I always keep about 3 to 6 business cards in my wallet. Matter of fact, just so that you know, I'm not just talking all this smiggity smack. Okay, here's my wallet, and look at that. I have two kinds of business cards in here. Hold on, hold on. Damn, this wallet is hard to pull anything out. Make sure you can pull it out. That's what she said. Ayo. All right. Anyway, my photography business card. This is my older one. Okay. I have three. I'm not sure if you can see this. I have three nice images on the back, right? My little logo, contact information. Here's my newer design. All of these I designed on Vistaprint, on Canva. Then I have this one. Okay. You see my photo here. Some of you may have seen that before. And then I have my contact information. Okay. And you can see like the logos of the social media I'm on, etc. This is like 3 years old, this card, maybe 2 years. Okay. All through Vista, vistaprint.com. And then here is my film company business card, which is separate. Okay. I have a domain for each brand, whether it be for filmmaking, Day One Films, and then robertsillphotography.com. They both have their own domains, their own emails. I pay for all my stuff. So here it is, nice and clean, a different design made through, I designed it on Canva. Okay. And then I had it printed. So they're all in my wallet just in case. Boom, ready to hand out. Okay, you don't need to bring like 50 cards with you unless you feel like it. You can keep it in your camera bag. But I always have a few on my wallet because even if I'm like on my way from the gym to go home, I might be, oh, you know what? Here, boom, here's a card. I heard you talking about you need a wedding coming up, you know? So anyway, hey, what's going on? Okay, okay. Let me see if that's a boom. Oh, hey, what's up, brother? Hey, what's going on, man? Appreciate you tuning in. Had some tech difficulties earlier, but I very much appreciate you coming in on this one. I thank you very much. We're talking about all the simple business mistakes that photographers continue to make, new and seasoned ones. Because I've seen some older ones. Sometimes they're a little stuck in their way. But again, Marketing Monday are about helping photographers that are looking to turn their passion into profits. Okay, so this may not be for everybody, and that's okay. No hard feelings, no hard feelings. Okay. All right, let's get back to it. All right, so those were the three things that I mentioned. Let's get to number 4. Boom. You're not active in the community. That's right. I'm talking to all of you. You have to be a part. You have to create a community, or be a part of it at least. Meaning, get your ass out and network. Um, for me, I like doing fashion, beauty, photography is like my passion, um, and I like working with models, designers, etc. Therefore, I need to be where they are. I need to be active. I need to make connections. I need to build relationships. Okay, because even when I'm just wanting to create some photos that are just like for trade and or for promotional purposes, I still need to have access to those people who can help me produce those kind of photos I want. And you're not going to be able to do that without a network. I've gotten so many referrals from either a model or makeup artist or designer, etc., because they worked with me before or we've met at an event. So you got to show. First thing I would recommend is go to your local photography events. If you're a landscape photographer, go to meetup.com and meet up with other photographers that want to shoot astrological photos, the stars and whatnot. Or if you go on a photo hike with other photographers, stuff like that. You have to start. You have to build your network. Okay. I think there's a saying. It's like build your network, builds your net worth, right? So now that doesn't have to just be money. It could just means access and resources. Your friends and the people you know become part of your resources you have access to and you can leverage. So I'm going to talk from a portrait photographer perspective. I've gotten referrals from other photographers, okay, because I've met them, we've befriended each other, we support each other. I throw them clients I couldn't take care of, and vice versa. It's come back to me like a boomerang. And I have no shame in giving a client to another photographer that I feel is better suited for that. And matter of fact, I feel, yeah, I really don't feel bad about it at all. I'm not losing money because I know it's going to come back, and it has multiple times. But you got to have a network of people that you can trust, but also be able to lean on professionally. Let's say if a client needs, okay, I have once had a real estate client, a realtor, and he needed headshots, but he wanted his hair cut too by a professional barber. Well, thankfully, I knew a barber because I show up at places, I meet people, and this particular barber was on set of a shoot that I did before. I said, "Oh, you need a barber? Okay, I got you." I hired him. Client had his showed up an hour early, got his hair cut, and then I was able to do his photos. Never asked for a discount, no nothing, and I got paid, compensated for the price I felt I was worth at that particular time. I was able to pay the barber. He felt great about it, which means that if I ever need him or if somebody else needs somebody, I can get a referral through him. And the client was super happy, and boom, bada bing, it was a great day. Again, your network becomes resources for you to be able to level up the quality of game that of photos you want to do. Success isn't achieved alone. So that's why I really implore a lot of photographers to get more active in your community, whatever genre that is. Models, go to castings, go to fashion events, go to pop up shows, network. You never know who that next client may be. And that goes for photographers too. Okay. Recently, right now in the Bay Area, there's like a bunch of San Francisco um, um, Fashion Week castings and all sorts of events happening. I show up. I'm not here to get paid. I'm not here to only because someone's incentivizing me to. My incentive, my goal is to just meet two new people, meet three new people, take photos of folks, get some new followers, follow them back. Like if I meet somebody and we're hitting it off, I for sure follow them back. So I'm like, look, follow me, I'll follow you back. Team, follow back, right? Hashtag follow back. And I've increased my Instagram followers by genuine, organic, enthusiastic followers by just going to other events, saying hi. Because a lot of times people may follow you because of your work, but if they know you personally and they met you at the show, like, wow, he was an awesome person or whatever, they're more inclined to stay. Your retention rate of those followers are going to be much, much longer than someone who just bumped across and saw a photo or two of yours. They're invested personally. They actually like you. So that's why getting out, being more active in the community of the genre that you uh, that you photograph in. Um, Again, meetup.com is a fantastic place. Facebook groups, okay, is another great place to network. Um, LinkedIn is as well. LinkedIn, I think, does has yeah, they have photography groups on LinkedIn, but I would highly recommend Facebook groups because there's always somebody posting something about some event, photo walks, etc., or group shoots, okay, or just models looking to update their portfolio, that sort of thing. But I would definitely look up for events that you could network with a group of folks immediately of different backgrounds and talents. Ergo, a fashion show. Go to your local fashion shows. You don't have to. Excuse me, guys. You don't have to just wait for New York Fashion Week or LA Fashion Week or some big fashion week. Go to your local fashion shows because you'd be amazed how many people that are hungry just like you, trying to get to that next level just like you, okay? And then you know what they say, birds of a feather flock together. So um, your next best team could be at that next show. And a lot of times it's only like 2 hours, 3 hours of your time in the evening. And the only thing that's going to cost you more than likely is for you to show up. A lot of shows, if you're a photographer, it just volunteer to take photos for them for free. I see some photographers that will come to a show or an event with their camera and everything else and then complain about not being paid. It's like these aren't shows to get paid. These little pop-up shows and designers are showcasing their stuff and they're trying to make a couple bucks. No, you're paid on the back end. You're paid on the new followers, the camaraderie, the good sportsmanship, and then you could leverage that opportunity and the exposure. Okay, I that's what I do. Okay, the last event I went to was like a creator lab for in the San Francisco Fashion Week model casting. You probably saw my post on Instagram, and I took the photos there for free. Like I did some photos for them, and I gave it to them. I know who they are, so it wasn't a big deal because what I gained when I walked away was like 10 to 15 new followers that were enthusiastic followers. I took tons of content when I was there, vertical reels from TikTok video, everything on my iPhone, selfies with people. Like I was out there just having a great time meeting people that you couldn't put a price tag on it. You just simply couldn't. And that is the kind of marketing value that event brought to me. So me taking some photos, hey, no problem, because a lot of the photos aren't going to go to my website anyway. They're not like website worthy. They're just fun photos we took, and the producer needed certain particulars, so I made those for them. So it's all good. It's like I've considered a very fair trade, quite honestly, because I had a good time. And other photographer, he was just so like, I charge X amount of dollars for my photos, and nah, 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 nah. And at the end of it, the producer was like, all right, well then don't take any photo, and therefore he didn't network. He stayed in his little corner, and he got zero photos. And me, I was hanging out with the models. I was meeting the designers, met some PR people. I was networking and schmoozing, and it was just because I just wanted to make sure we all won. So if the producer needed a couple photos, I got that. I made sure I followed back to the people that I met on Instagram. I was like, okay, I'll follow you back, and we all won, and it ended up being a very, very fun night for me. Okay, so and all I did was show up and be personable. Okay, uh, because again, like I'm saying right here, I'm sorry, I'm looking over to my computer right here. Be active in the community. Doesn't mean you need to go to every event and toss it up with drinks and buying rounds for everybody, but just be simply active in the community will get you very far and will help you to start building that creative team that will help you get to that next level and produce that fantastic image that deserves to be in your portfolio. Okay? All right. Now, we are, wow, I can't believe it. Hold on. Let me get a little sip of this here. Okay. So, those are four things that I brought up. I know there's a lot more, but I want to keep it nice and simple, keep it for an hour. Um, four things that I felt that new photographers continue to make. These are business mistakes that I see, and even seasoned photographers, like in my story. To recap, one is you don't have a website. Shame on you. Next is no business cards. Double shame on you. Three, you're not active on social media enough. Okay. Now, I don't mean you need to be a dang junkie. Okay. But you should have a, a presence. Your brand should have a presence on multiple social media channels. Okay. Four, you're not active in the community. You need to get out from your apartment, your house, or whatever. Get away from the computer and physically show up, support other creatives that are complementary to your photography, network, build, support others. Okay. And I'm telling you, it pays dividends big time. It pays dividends. So show up and support other people. Use Facebook groups, meetup.com, Eventbrite. These are all places that are generally free to find local events happening in your area that may pertain to the style of photography that you produce. But you got to build a name out there. You start you become more relevant in the genre that you shoot when other photographers and other professionals deem you as more professional. I could say I love my work. I think my work is great. Of course, I think my work is freaking awesome. But it's not until your fellow peers are really supporting you and telling you, like, wow, man, you're really leveling up. You're doing great. I can't believe you're doing this. That goes for models, that goes for whoever. Your peers are the ones who elevate you in terms of um, notoriety or how can I say it? Shoot. God, I can't really think of how to say it, but either way, it really depends on how your peers value you. Okay, and then that's really what bumps up the value of your brand for sure. It really does. If your peers don't deem you as a competitor, you got some work to do. Okay, that's just being honest. All right. So that was number 4. Okay, here we go. So remember, every Monday here on my YouTube channel, and trust me, I won't make those same mistakes I made earlier. I'm sorry about that, folks. I this button wasn't clicked, and I got all these buttons I need to click, and I forgot to click one button. Okay, a few people got a little angry. It is what it is. But the full version of this video, I'll be putting up on my YouTube channel for those who missed the beginning portion of it on YouTube. Everybody on Instagram, I really appreciate you tuning in. Thank you very much. Of course, every Monday at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, okay, I will be going live for Marketing Monday, and where we will be going over the fundamentals of how to effectively market your brand online as a photographer. Okay, I'm helping those photographers who want to turn their passion into profit, one tip at a time. All right. So the next episode we're going to be doing next week is about vertical videos are here to stay. I know. So many people hate vertical videos. I saw so many videos pop up with people just shitting all over Instagram because of TikTok and the algorithm changing and no more photos and all this jazz. But this only sucks if you view Instagram as your portfolio. Me, I view Instagram as my showcase reel of my latest work. Therefore, it's a promotional tool for me. So I really don't give a damn what they do with it. I'm just going to learn how to market my brand whichever way that best values and that best puts me out there. Okay, gets me more reach. All right, so we're going to go over some quick tips on how to utilize vertical videos on my next episode next week, because this is the reality. Not only on Instagram, all right, but also on Facebook, YouTube Shorts, TikTok, vertical videos. It must, it's not even should, it must be part of your marketing mix, okay? And that's what we're going to go over next week. Some very simple ways. It's not difficult. Trust me. At first, I resisted too, okay? But then when I learned to just embrace it and learn quick, easy ways to incorporate it into my marketing mix when I'm posting online, guess what? My followers went up like faster, more than ever. I used to be like 6,900 ish for super long, maybe a full year. Okay, and now I'm at like 71.5 hundred, 7,100, getting close to 50. I think I'm at like 30 something, 40 something, or something, and in a very short period of time, within a month, because I've been just going hard on vertical videos. And I'm going to share with you some easy techniques, some easy ways to create vertical videos, even when your creative inspirations or ideas are on a low. Okay. But again, it's because I view social media as a promotional tool, not my website, not my portfolio. Therefore, I'm not tripping. Okay. If they want videos, I'll give it to them as long as it gets me in front of more people. So that's the way I want you to view it too. We'll talk about that next Monday. Okay. All right. So with all that said, remember, go ahead, follow me on all the social media channels. If you're on Instagram right now, click on my link in my description section, in my profile, excuse me, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're on YouTube, check me out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, etc. Okay, so we are at the end. I want to say thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I'm Robert Silver, and until next time, keep shooting, stay creative.